Hi, welcome to our video on humanities education in primary schools. Why is the humanities so important? Well, the skills humanities offer are undoubtedly significant to the holistic development of all involved, allowing exploration to carve the way we reason and to critically examine situations and ask questions through observations being made. Using these skills, one can begin to think creatively, fostering and providing opportunities for creative thinking to occur, which can give perspectives into our understanding the world we live in. The substrands of humanities each encompass their own way of thinking, all of which contribute to providing students with every opening to unlock new knowledge while scaffolding the process of building on prior knowledge. The substrands include history, geography, civics and citizenship, economics and business. There are so many skills that can be gained from studying the humanities. Through humanities, we can interpret cultures, communicate effectively, investigate human behaviour, build skills in reading and writing, and study the ramifications of history. The Humanities unit will take place for 5 weeks, focusing on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, which will see the Year 3-4 students begin to develop an understanding and knowledge of the Indigenous people and their past. The planned lessons aim to cater for a variety of different learning styles. Throughout the 5 weeks, through a combination of different resources such as maps, plants, images, stories, group discussions, excursions, incursions, and research, the students will create portfolios representing their learning and giving educators an opportunity to assess, provide feedback, and report on student learning. Students will develop the ability to be critical and creative thinkers as they learn to generate and evaluate knowledge, follow possibilities, think of alternatives, and solve problems. Students develop an appreciation for how their country and home came to be in today's world. Students develop a sense of place and becoming an active citizen.
The inclusion of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander perspectives are a crucial part of humanities education overall and within our unit as well. The Respect, Relationship and Reconciliation model provides learning and assessment resources for teachers and educators that allow them to deliver content and information in regards to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. There are 3 modules, and they include Know Yourself, Know Your Students, and Know What You Teach. These modules aim to help us gain more perspectives and to ensure we are passing on accurate information to our students with respect and inclusion. The Respect, Relationship and Reconciliation module, Know Yourself, Know Your Students, and Know What to Teach, relates back to AITSL Standard 1 Professional Knowledge Substrand 1.4 and 2.4. Place-based learning is an ongoing process that aims to embody students with learning through participation. Focusing on local themes, systems, and content, learning will take place in the environment and in the local community. Place-based learning fosters students' connection to place, creates vibrant partnerships between schools and communities, boosts the students' achievements, and improves environmental, social, and economic vitality. Place-based education is a way for students to make these essential connections with their history, place, culture, and future. Extending learning beyond the school walls, Jewish states, experience outside the school has its geographical, artistic, literary, scientific, and historical aspects. Our Humanities program for Grade 4 is based on place-based learning, which plays an important part in making learning engaging and fun, linking to children's different learning needs and styles. Place-based learning creates a meaningful learning space for children, connecting them to their community and school. Many of our humanities lessons take place outside, and the children to gather a better understanding of the environment and learning that can happen around them. Our students attend a variety of excursions and incursions, such as the museum, local parklands, walks around the local area, and incursions with native animals and plants, and Indigenous elders who share their past, stories, art, and knowledge of the land, plants, and animals with the children to learn about their local environments and Australia. Our different excursions and incursions give children time to engage in discussions about looking after the land and our animals. It gives children the opportunity to learn about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures and histories. We use various resources to promote and scaffold learning, such as maps, plants, images, stories, and discussions. While working in groups or alone, students have the ability to be critical and creative thinkers as they learn to generate and evaluate knowledge, follow possibilities, think of alternatives, and solve problems. Through place-based learning, children develop a sense of place, which they take care of and feel responsible for the area and promote citizenship.
In our unit, all 3 cross-curriculum priorities are visited. During the 5 weeks, each week will be based on a curriculum priority. The 3 curriculum priorities are as follows: Sustainability, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander histories and cultures, and Asia and Australia's engagement with Asia. Sustainability is important as it helps students develop an appreciation of the importance of acting for a more sustainable future while addressing the ongoing capacity of Earth to maintain life and make sure the needs of the present are met without compromising the needs of future generations. This priority will ensure that young Australians gain the knowledge, values, skills and worldviews that are needed for them to behave and act in ways that will contribute to a more sustainable living, as it emphasises the interdependence of environmental, social, cultural and economic systems. There are three key concepts in the sustainability priority. They are systems, worldviews and futures. These concepts provide a framework for developing related knowledge, understanding and skills. It also encourages reflective thinking processes and empowers young people to design actions that will lead to a more equitable, respectful and sustainable future. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Histories and Cultures priority provides the opportunity for all young Australians to have a greater understanding and appreciation of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander histories and cultures, deep knowledge of traditions and holistic worldviews. This knowledge and understanding allows all learners to participate positively in the development of Australia through a deepening knowledge and connection with the world's oldest continuous living cultures. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Histories and Cultures priority has also been developed around the three key concepts, which are country or place, peoples and cultures. The first key concept highlights the special connection to country or place by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and celebrates the unique belief systems that then connect people physically and spiritually to country or place. The second key concept examines the diversity of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people's culture, looking at language, ways of life and experiences as expressed through historical, social and political lenses. It allows students to have a better understanding of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people's ways of being, knowing, thinking and doing. The third key concept addresses the diversity of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander societies. Priority, Australia and Asia's engagement with Australia, creates an opportunity for students to celebrate the social, cultural, political and economic links that connect Australia with Asia. This priority ensures that students develop knowledge and an understanding of Australian societies, cultures, beliefs and environments and the connections between the people of Asia, Australia and the rest of the world. The unit focuses on the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Histories and Cultures priority, as Australia's history and the First Fleet are closely linked. The unit is educating the students on the First Fleet, which is a big part of Australia's history and impact it had on the traditional custodians of the land.
There are a variety of different methods of assessment that can be used throughout our Humanities unit. At our school, we like to implement Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences when it comes to assessment. As there are a multitude of different diverse types of learners in the classroom, it is important to develop ways to teach and learn that will engage all 7 intelligences and create the opportunity to let the students develop to their fullest potential. In order to do this, we aim to assess the students in more ways than one. For example, if we only use one type of assessment such as tests and quizzes, there could be many students in the class who would struggle with this but excel in other forms of assessment. It is so important to have a variety of different measures to ensure each student is getting assessed fairly and we as teachers are able to see what they are achieving. There are 4 main types of assessment we use throughout the unit. These include observations, concept maps, storyboards and Venn diagrams, and portfolios. Observations can be completed formally or informally as the teacher is walking around observing the classroom. The teacher is able to document the students' ongoing learning and knowledge. Concept maps allow students to organise their data and information in a graphic way that makes sense to them and allows them to see all of their information in a visual way. It also allows the students to make connections and show relationships between different areas of their knowledge. Storyboards and Venn diagrams are another form of visual representations the students can use to demonstrate their knowledge. Students are able to use words, abbreviations, or even draw diagrams if that is how they prefer to get down their information. By the end of this humanities unit, each student will have created a portfolio that has a collection of all of their work they have completed throughout the unit. They will also include self-evaluations and reflective journals that the students write each week to show their progression throughout the topic and to see if they have achieved their academic goals. Their portfolio will be their main form of assessment. At our school, we promote celebrating the small successes in order to encourage and support student confidence and achievement. In all of our classrooms, with the students' permission, their work is displayed around the room. Their portfolios are also kept in a special area where they can be accessible and where the parents can also have access so they can see their child's achievements. Celebrating their work can be empowering and allows the child to feel proud of what they have accomplished. It can also provide opportunities for the students to learn off one another. So as you can see, our Humanities program is multifaceted and aims to engage the children encompassing various methods of teaching and learning.